Well, you're like a guy in a crusade. Last 5 games, 28-point average. Last 3 games, 32-point average, and with so much confidence.
Well, that's the key, I think, Chick, is the fact that I am playing with a lot of confidence, and I'm real comfortable out there, and you know, I know what I have to do, and I know my job in hand, and I'm just going out and doing it.
Is it true that Magic and Coop got you aside before the first Boston game this year and said, hey, they can't guard you, eat them up, and you did?
Pretty much, you know, it wasn't that they, you know, pretty much took me to the side. It was just the fact during practice that they were encouraging me and cheering me on, and Magic just, you know, kept installing in my head the fact that they can't guard you. You know, you're too quick for them, you jump too high, you're too strong, and, you know, he just built up that inner confidence that I think I needed against a team like Boston, and it's carried over.
And how about that game on national TV, 38 points, and the 1 point I remember, that slam dunk.
Yeah, I remember that. That's one of those plays I think that'll stick out of my mind for a long time, Chick. It was one of those plays when I was going across the middle. Didn't really know until I got in midair that I could dunk it, you know. So I just went up with authority and brought it down. Now,
not only is your scoring up, but your defense, your stealing, your block shots, your harassment.
Well, I think that just comes with the fact that I have so much confidence now in my offense that it's carrying over on defense. And, you know, now when I go out to play guys, I'm thinking about defense, just stopping whoever I'm guarding, making sure that he knows I'm there at all times, making sure my presence is felt on defense as well as offense.
You've told us before that you did exercises this summer to help your legs. You can jump higher now. And I think you're up in the air just a split second longer, making your jump shot easier for you.
I think so. I think the fact that I did work out on the weights all last year and upper body strength is enabled me to do things that I couldn't do last year, as far as jumping up there and shooting the ball over people and just exploding when I have to. And I think, you know, weight programs are good for athletes.
With Coop gone for a while now with that bad ankle, that means you're going to have to play more minutes and tough defense.
Well, that's true. There's no doubt about it. I think I'm, you know, up to the task. As you know, it happened against Seattle when he was out and I had to play the whole game. But, you know, I expect to play a lot, you know, especially now that Coop is definitely out. I expect to go over 40 minutes a game until he's back. And I think same with Magic. You know, we expect that we're going to be in there a lot, and we're just going to have to do the job.
Big win last night.
Very big win. The win, I think, was probably one of the biggest of the year because of the fact that Houston had been playing so well, and they had been talking about this is the game to show if Houston is that much improved. So the Lakers came out like we usually do against them and played real tough defense in the first quarter and got off to that big lead.
And even though Coop played about 2.5 quarters, Michael Thompson didn't play at all, and he won't play again tonight. Coop won't play tonight. So you guys are going to have to really dig in. You know, about athletes, I think if you're not cocky, and that doesn't mean in a bad way, but just cocky. You got to think you're better than the guy you're playing against, don't you?
All the time. I think that's the key to my success this year. Is one reason that I'm having such a good year is because I feel that every time I'm on the court, whoever is guarding me cannot stop me. And, you know, like I said, we go back to that December game against Boston when Magic and Coop was talking to me. It's put a whole new perspective on my game, because when I'm out there and I'm taking shots, I don't think there's nobody that's going to block it, and I think this is going every time, and I just definitely don't think there's nobody that can guard me.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, Chick.
Byron Scott, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you on the World Champion Lakers Basketball Network.